أو زد عليه ورتل القرآن ترتيلا.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم، والصلاة والسلام على المبعوث رحمة للعالمين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, this is an introduction to the science of Tajweed. Muhammad ibn Jazari, may Allah have mercy upon him, said, وَالْأَخْذُ بِالتَّجْوِيدِ حَتْمٌ لَازِمٌ مَنْ لَمْ يُجَوِّدِ الْقُرْآنَ آثِمٌ. The application of Tajweed is surely mandatory. Whoever does not apply Tajweed to the Quran is sinful. Therefore, the science of Tajweed is one of the most important Islamic disciplines. It adorns recitation like a shining pearl and is the sweetness and soul of recitation. So come, let's beautify our recitation and improve it by learning the rules of Tajweed. محققة علم التجويد: التجويد لغة الإتيان بالجيد، وهو مصدر لفعل جود. واصطلاحا هو علم يعرف به إعطاء كل حرف حقه ومستحقه من الصفات والمدود وغير ذلك كالترقيق والتفخيم ونحوهما. What is the meaning of Tajweed? In linguistic terms, Tajweed means achieving excellence or enhancement and perfection. It is the root of the verb jawwad, which means to make better or to improve. In Islamic terminology, it is the science that ensures each letter is given its due rights and entitlements, including its proper attributes and elongations, and others such as softening, emphasizing, and similar aspects. So Tajweed includes knowing the rules of correct pronunciation for the letters of the Quran, and learning the rules of elongations, nasalizations, and other rules that beautify recitation and improve it. ما غاية علم التجويد؟ غايته بلوغ النهاية في إتقان لفظ القرآن على ما تلقي من الحضرة النبوية الأفصحية. وقيل غايته صون اللسان عن الخطأ في كتاب الله تعالى. What is the objective of Tajweed? Its objective is to achieve mastery in reciting the Quran upon what was received from the eloquent prophetic presence. It was also said that its objective is to preserve the tongue from making mistakes in the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Tajweed helps us to recite the Quran in the way in which we received it from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam through Jibreel alayhi salam from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ما حكم علم التجويد؟ التجويد لا خلاف في أنه فرض كفاية، والعمل به فرض عين على كل مسلم ومسلمة من المكلفين. What is the ruling on Tajweed? There is no disagreement that Tajweed is a collective obligation, and practicing it is an individual obligation upon every accountable Muslim man and woman. You see, the duty of each and every Muslim is to implement the rules of Tajweed when reciting the Holy Quran. As for studying and deepening knowledge in Tajweed, it is a collective obligation. If enough people fulfill it, the sin is lifted from the rest. However, it is necessary for every Muslim to learn the rules without which the meaning of the Quran may change. For example, knowing the characteristics of the letters and their proper articulation. Like in the English language, Ban obviously has a different meaning from van. So if you pronounce B as a V, the meaning of the word ultimately changes. The same goes for Arabic. Pronouncing Dal as Zai could change the meaning of a word. This is why Ibn al-Jazari said, إذ واجب عليهم محتم قبل الشروع أولا أن يعلموا مخارج الحروف والصفات ليلفظوا بأفصح اللغات. Thus, it is obligatory upon them before the laws to know the articulation points and characteristics of the letters so that they may pronounce the most eloquent language. So just look at how he prioritized knowing the articulation points and characteristics of the letters before even knowing the Islamic laws. As for the other rules that beautify recitation and add a special charm to it, but without which the meaning does not change, learning them is not an individual obligation but a collective one. And the wisdom in having a group of Muslims become knowledgeable in the science of Tajweed is to ensure the preservation of this knowledge in the Islamic community so that the Quran continues to be recited in the correct manner. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant all of us the success to recite His holy book the way it should be recited, and to make us among the people of the Quran who are the people of Allah and His special ones. I'll see you all in the next lesson, inshaAllah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.